What is People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos? People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos is a nonprofit organization that offers literature reading and discussion programs with participants who have had limited opportunity to experience literature. We invite audiences to read and critically examine enduring and often complex short stories through the lens of their own experience. Program series take place over 8 90-minute sessions and reach audiences from diverse settings, including alternative education programs, residential treatment facilities, prisons, homeless shelters, adult education programs, libraries, and senior centers. Why read short stories in People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos programs? We choose texts particularly for their literary value and the ability to inspire vibrant discussion. Short stories often raise more questions than they answer and invite a lot of commentary. The short story uses language that may at first be beyond the basic reader's scope, but ultimately becomes understandable through the discussion. As a result, participants experience the self-confidence that comes from mastering a task they initially thought intimidating or even impossible. Additionally, because the short story develops a dramatic presentation of the internal and external causes of suffering, conflicts, and joys of a number of characters, participants gain an opportunity to reflect on situations in their own lives and to break down barriers and stereotypes across racial and cultural boundaries. What's the difference between People and Stories and Gente y Cuentos programs? People and Stories programs are conducted in English, while Gente y Cuentos programs are conducted in Spanish. All programs, either in English or in Spanish, follow the same format: the oral reading of a short story followed by a real dynamic discussion of the texts in ways that deeply examine the literature and relate it to life experience. How many participants does People and Stories, or Gente y Cuentos, reach annually? Over the course of a year, People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos programs reach approximately 1,000 participants regionally and nationally. I want to get involved. What can I do? First, you can join a session. Become a Crossing Borders participant and experience our powerful method by taking part in a program in your community. You're invited to partner with us. Could a People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos program succeed with clients of your organization? See what makes for a good partner site by visiting our website. You can support us. Help us offer literature programs to participants who have had very little opportunity to study the humanities. Find out how by visiting our website, www.peopleandstories.org. How does People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos, evaluate and measure its success? People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos, measures and documents public benefit with a self-reporting survey that determines participants' own assessment of their growth and their comfort level with reading and communication skills. In addition, program coordinators submit reports that assess progress of participation and the depth and complexity levels of the discussions over the 8 weeks of each program. We also use focus groups that allow participants to speak candidly, sharing their overall experience of the series, the program coordinator, the discussion, and the bibliography. Who supports People and Stories, Gente y Cuentos? Each year, we need to raise enough money to offer our programs, support our annual operating needs, and sustain the organizational growth. That support comes from an array of diverse sources, including foundations, state and federal government agencies, employee and corporate giving funds, and individual donors. Why should I support People and Stories, Gente Cuentos? Supporting our work helps us provide better access, maybe even equal access to literature for everyone. Enduring literature has poetic and emotional forces with the potential to deeply touch and enrich the lives of readers. But access to literature is linked with rigid social hierarchies, often drawn, of course, on the basis of class, race, and educational privilege. By supporting our work, you can help us even the field, creating a more equitable society as we invite new audiences to experience our humanistic literary heritage from a variety of cultural perspectives.